Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Chrono Cross walkthrough. We are in the middle of the Viper Manor. We just got done actually speaking with Lucia, and here I'm just actually showing you guys. We can now defeat this robot that's standing in the way, which is kind of convenient, especially if you're gonna run around Viper Manor like I'm planning on doing. So. At this point, being that when in the previous video we actually beat the Neo end bulbs, and those were a boss fight, so we've actually just obtained another star, and I wanted to, going along with the rest of the game here, I'm trying to, level as much as possible, or get as high a stat points as I can get. And so we're going to need to get into some random encounters here inside Viper Manor. Keep in mind, once again, you're not going to be able to switch your other party members in and out while you're in here. So unfortunately, your other characters are not going to be able to get those minor, the minor stat boosts from the random encounters. So again, just keep that in mind. Anyways. I forget if this is the Cybot. I think that's the name of this guy. Oh, nope, my bad. So this is the Roborg. And I don't remember, and I missed if I actually stole from him or not. I'm actually gonna just take a peek here at what these guys can drop. I generally try to, steal from everything, so I'm curious. Okay, so the Roborg, its common steel is a screw, and its rare is a capsule. To be honest, neither of those two are all that great. I suppose, though, the screw item is, I don't know if I would say it's rare right now, but it's not like they're growing on trees either, so probably not a bad idea to steal it. Being that... yeah, I don't know. The other thing is these Roborgs, or whatever this thing is called, was they're not exactly common. So again, it may be a very good idea to just steal from them while you can. But here you see, all right. So we've got some obviously really minor stat bonuses there. Wow, and I didn't get Lena healed up there after combat. Oh well. That's alright, she'll live, I think. Or maybe not, we'll see. Maybe she'll get nuked down right here, we'll see. So here's another Portalgeist. Like I said in the previous video, I tend to steal from these guys whenever I can. Just because they've got that magnify element. I don't, that's not going to get a whole lot of use, but I did collect a few of them for the specific purpose of evolving Pip, which we actually met Pip in the previous video. We unlocked his cage, and he will be recruitable, in a couple of videos coming up. So keep that in mind. And he's very unique. Once we actually recruit him, I will go over a lot of the ins and outs of Pip, and he can be a little frustrating. So just keep that in mind, I guess, or put that in the back of your head for the time being. Anyways, alright, so the Portalgeist, you actually have to be kind of careful with these guys. You really want to stay semi-topped off, or, at least fairly healthy, because they can do, I want to say, anywhere from, 70, probably 70 plus damage with, I forget if they've got, like, I think they have Electro Jolt or something like that. Speaking of Electro Jolt. But yeah, so again, stay healthy. Don't let yourself get too low with these guys. Otherwise, you could potentially get knocked out. Now, I don't know if I'd be too worried about a game over, but having one character get knocked out is definitely going to make that more likely. So again, keep yourselves healed up. If he does nuke you in the middle of combat, it's probably not a bad idea to heal up right after. And he will summon in very minor enemies here, like this one's the Komodo pup. you know, not really anything to worry too much about. He's the real threat. But anyways, alright, so there's the recover all. So there we go. There now Lena's all healed up. Alright, so here is the second, I would say, kind of treasure room. Now, this room is interesting. I wanna talk about one thing that may be somewhat important here, and that's the decor shield here will actually end up on if you can see, there's a statue that's missing one in the back, and so we'll put that on. And then on top of that, I actually moved this too early. So if you don't have the decor shield on the suit of armor there in the back, when you push that statue into place, it spawns these enemies, and I think these are just gloops. So, you know, nothing that we haven't already faced, and, you know, not really anything you need to worry too much about, but I guess just keep in mind if you want to try to avoid these gloops, you know, wait. I guess I would say wait until you put the decor shield on the suit of armor. Now, yeah, so I guess we'll leave it like that. Anyways, so pushing that shield, or sorry, the statue into place there, once you actually put the decor shield on, will actually open up a door, and I'll actually show you guys that in a minute. Now, unfortunately, though, we can't do anything with it yet. So, to be frank, it's kind of pointless to even bother. Not pointless to put the decor shield though on the shield, says that will actually spawn a battle, and that's actually quite useful right now. Excuse me. So all right, I think I clear out all the gloops, and then we'll continue on. Okay, I guess we'll leave one. Alright, so like I said, this is going to spawn another battle. Now, this is very important. You have to make a choice here, whether or not you want to try to obtain the rare steel here or not. I would actually recommend it. The suit of armor in the very center is called the Man at Arms, and his rare steel, I believe, is iron. Let me just make sure here I know what I'm talking about. Yes. Iron is extremely rare at this point in the game, and it's actually, I feel like it's worthwhile to obtain that rare steel instead of going for the common. Now, I didn't do that, and I kind of regretted it, because again, the earlier you can get your hands on iron, the better off you're going to be, and it probably is worth you know, the little bit of time it'll take you to try to get it right now. Now, the important thing about this is, and getting it right now, is that this is a one-time battle. So once you finish all these enemies off, you won't be able to fight them again. So if you don't obtain that iron the first time you attempt that steel, you'll probably want to run away, and that will make it so that you can just fight these guys again. And you know, so that's the way I would recommend going about it. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't take the time to try to get that, and you know, again, I feel like it would have been worthwhile to, you know, try this until I got that item. Hell Soul is not a very good element in my opinion. I really don't like it at all. So that's another reason I would say to, you know, try to get that iron. Now the other enemies here have, actually I forget what they've got. I guess I can take a look here really quick. Okay, so the Manor is common steel, is gravity blow, and actually, okay, so the Manor has iron as well. So actually, to be honest, it actually doesn't matter who you steal from. So I guess keep that in mind. You know, you can obtain iron from any of these enemies, but unfortunately though it is only a steel, so you can't really count on that. You know, if dropping. You know, so again, if that's something that you want and you want to take the time to do it, I would say it's worthwhile. But if not, you know, don't stress out, I guess, too much. Or if it gets frustrating, you know, and you just want to continue on, then, you know, by all means, go right ahead. I think this is actually the first, maybe the first time I didn't take the time to get that. And, you know, unfortunately, I feel like, I don't know, I really like upgrading early and, you know, kind of staying up to date on weapons and getting things as early as possible. So, you know, again, a little disappointed that I didn't take the time to do it, but in the grand scheme of things, probably not that big of a deal. But anyways, all right, so we're getting these guys down fairly well here. It's taken a bit of time, but that's just because there's so many of them. Actually a really good idea, and I'm not sure why I was waiting around here. A really good idea, and I don't think I was thinking about it, but what I should have done was used Eagle Eye at the beginning of the battle there, and you know, got the enemies down faster with Surge, because they're all, you know, black elements, and Surge absolutely destroys them. So getting that Eagle Eye on him right away, and then using, you know, the stronger attacks would have been a, you know, a good way to get that battle done faster. But live and learn. Alright, so in order to reset the puzzle here, I leave the room and come back in. And that is going to make it so that we can push this back into place. And here you have the door open up. Now, again, keep in mind, you can't get these treasures chests back here. There's these two statues that I think they blow. Yeah, they basically push you back, and they actually, that does damage to you too. So you can't just stand in that. Later on in the game, there's the soldier in the corner, the top left corner of this room, or the other room, I should say. He'll move out of the way, and he's actually standing by a switch. And that switch turns these whatever ice jets off. So keep that in mind. We won't be able to get, unfortunately, those treasures right now, but we will return here to get them later. Anyways, all right. So let's head upstairs here. And looks like we've got another portal geist to take down. Now, the other thing is, if you find that these portal geists are annoying, if you wait to interact with the door while the eyeball is closed, you won't have to fight them, and you can just pass through. I wanted to take down as much as I could, though. I wanted to make sure I was maximizing my stats, so that's why you see me, you know, obviously trying to get into fights with these guys. So again, keep that in mind. If you don't want to fight these, just wait until the eyeball closes, and then, you know, just sneak on in. Alright, so there's another magnify. Add that to the collection. Oh, here it comes. This is gonna hurt. Oof, 82. So that's what I was talking about. Those guys can do, you know, a lot of damage. So definitely keep yourselves healthy. You don't want to be eating that kind of damage and being, you know, low on health. So, wow, that cure was extremely weak. Kid's magic stat is not all that fantastic right now. Although, to be fair, that cure element, tier 1, and I have it equipped on, you know, that first tier. So. Ugh, gross. Okay. I believe the Dodo here is not as powerful as the one that you can fight in the, what was that place called? The Fossil Valley? Yeah. So, don't worry too much about it. The one in Fossil Valley's got some weird aspect to it where if you hit it with a, if you hit it with an element, it like completely freaks out and gets, you know, much stronger. So, this one you don't have to worry about that. And I'm not sure what this one's got as far as like if you can steal from it or not. I guess I actually was going to try, not remembering though that I had already used Pilfer. So unfortunately I could not steal from this one. And then I never attempted it again. You know, I've fought a couple more of the portal guys here in the Manor, and I actually didn't think to try to steal from any of them, unfortunately. So I guess just you know, keep that in mind. All right. Anyways, we're gonna take him down. He's not gonna pose too much more of a threat, I hope. Anyway, could be wrong. Yeah, so there you go. It's obviously not freaking out on us when we use an element on it. This hopefully, hopefully this will take care of. Wow, that was a lot of misses. All right. Anyways, all right. So there's the recover all. Good old recover all. I love that element. I really prefer to, you know, again, keep that on Surge, and then, you know, because most of the time I'm just using his physical attacks. So after a battle is over, he usually has enough of his elements charged to use that recover all. So that's a really good. I don't know. It works out really well in my opinion. All right, so here's Zoa. Waking him up, being all kind of mean. I don't know why we're waking him. Anyways, so he says only I can open that, and that is true. So don't bother messing around with his treasure chest there. Later on, we'll be able to open that up. And then in the room over here, oh, I guess we have to take on a will-o-wisp first. Again, these guys have I think it's the fire pillar, if I remember right, element, so it may be worth your time to steal that. Unfortunately, it's the rare though, so you know, don't expect too much. I attempted stealing from these guys quite a few times, and I never did end up getting one. And I just moved on. I didn't want to spend, you know, a bunch of extra time here, but boom. Lena's taking care of business. She's much stronger than I remember. All right. Wow, yeah, she's still got a really good health stat too. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't really know why I always thought that she was so weak. She seems like she's keeping up just fine with everybody else. All right, so this is Karsh. Obviously, we've already met him, fought him with the Shaker brothers earlier on in the game. You can ask him about all this different stuff. Yeah, and it's definitely useful. He definitely sheds a bit of light on I guess what's kind of going on. So the guest of General Viper obviously sent these guys after Surge, and we don't quite know why yet, but here he's actually just talking about General Viper, and I mean, so to be fair, I remember the first time I played the game, I was like, oh, this General Viper is going to be a total jerk, right? He's actually a pretty good guy. So, kind of interesting. Alright, so tell me... Oh, and I skipped... Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, so there's... I wanted to tell him about Viper. Treat this place with respect. Okay, buddy. Alright, so this treasure chest, this one on the other hand, unlike the other chest in Zoa's room, we can actually open this one. Unfortunately, though, you have to try to open it 20 times. So obviously, Karsh has a running tally here of the number of times we've tried to open it, and once you hit 20, he'll say something like, oh, fine, okay, I'll open it for you. So, persistence pays off, that's for sure. And if I remember right, this is the Dragoon gauntlet, so, yup. Very, 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 very good item. I really like this one, especially for this point in the game. I don't know how long I'll have it equipped, but for the time being, we're going to be using that and definitely putting it on Surge. So there you go, the Dragoon's Honor, the Dragoon Gauntlet, and the Silver Loop. So all very, very offensive-oriented items for Surge. I really like to stack those offensive items on him. And to be honest, I felt like it really worked well. So I'm just going to continue on with that. And here I'm actually just running down here. I needed to find the save point. I really wanted to save again. And alright, so oh nope, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the room. Yeah, to the, what would that be, to the west? Alright, so when we are unfortunately gonna have to fight another battle. But anyways, this video is about to end here, so I'm gonna cut the commentary. I hope this one was helpful, and hope you guys join me for more videos. Alright, thanks for watching.